Everybody, since I did the episode last night on when's a good time to go to therapy, I thought since we had our first marriage counseling session tonight, I thought it would be good to do a kind of a follow-up to let you know how it went. I felt like it was really good. And I mean, Gary said that he liked it. I will say that, and I think I'm stumbling over my words because my brain's still kind of mush, but we went through a lot for just a first hour-long session. Like, beforehand, I know that I was kind of nervous, and I know Gary was really nervous, and we had both talked about, like, I don't know how much we'll actually get done in an hour, but holy smokes, we covered a lot and got pretty deep and got emotional. And I know that, for me personally, and you guys probably have maybe picked up on this, like, I'm not a super emotional person, and so Gary's a lot more hard on his sleeve. Yes, he thinks I'm a zombie. Or is that supposed to be a robot?
Robot.
Oh, robot.
I guess it...
They can't see you.
Well, I know they can't see me.
But anyway, so, I did choke up a little bit, but I guess it just takes a lot more. Oh, there goes the light. Takes a lot more for me to really get that kind of emotional. And so, who knows, as time goes on, that might happen. Gary got emotional, and there's a lot of stuff to cover. I'm not going to go into all the details because we have a lot of work to do, but it was very good. And so she's going to follow it up. We did it by a Zoom call because our counselor or our therapist or whatever you want to call her, she is based out of San Diego. So if you are interested, I listened to the One Extraordinary Marriage podcast, which is how I found her. And shout out to my success partner, Jelly, because she's the one that turned me on to One Extraordinary Marriage. So I would check out the podcast, check out their website. There's a lot of great stuff. And so she also does counseling sessions. And sorry, distracted. And so we did the session with her tonight, and she recorded it, and she's going to send us notes with some actions that we can start doing. For each of us, list things that we talked about. And, we had tried going to a marriage counselor years ago, and I talked about that tonight, like we just weren't in the right place, but we also felt like the counselor wasn't very good. It was very cookie cutter. And so we spent, I think, probably an hour with her and didn't really feel like we got into any of our issues. The most I remember taking away from it was that Gary liked, at the time anyway, Gary liked to interrupt me when I talked. That was about all that came out of that. So we definitely got a lot more, and probably because now we're open and willing to do the work. So like I said last night, it's $150 an hour. Or a session. They're called strategy sessions. And I don't know exactly how it works going forward, if it's always $150 per session or whatever. So I'll find that out as we go along. But I don't care. I think it's going to be worth it. And, Gary and I were talking about it after the call. If we were to pay $500, if we were to pay $1,000 over time, and it makes us better people and it saves our marriage, then that was $1,000 well spent, because I can certainly say with 100% assurance that we have spent more money on more frivolous shit. So this time we're actually making an investment that's going to be worthwhile. So I'm excited, a little brain fried. I know Gary's pretty emotionally wiped out. So, but yeah, I'm excited. Step one, and onward and upward from here. So I will keep you guys posted or updated as we go through this journey and how things go. But I would definitely recommend going and checking out oneextraordinarymarriage.com, or go and check out the web or the podcast, because the episodes are done by her and her husband together, and I think are really good. So all right, guys. Oh, hey Mom. Thanks for joining in. I hope that you find this helpful. Some of the things that we're talking about in our session, some of the things that I talk about on here, they're actually very cathartic for me to really talk about out loud. It's not something that I've really had a chance to do. So I kind of appreciate you guys tuning in and listening too. So Anyway, continue to be awesome, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.